All right. Let's see who we can talk to for a few minutes before I have to get up and run out for a minute. You approach Jordariel. I don't know why I want to say Jodoriel. You approach Jordariel. Seems to be busy explaining something to Sir Gilman. Alright. And so, fainting left against them proves reliable. They all lead with their right wings when they choose to strike. They're quick, but they can leave themselves quite vulnerable. Such sage counsel, madam. This knight feels most emboldened should he ever again be forced to confront the high-wing raiments in single combat. Pray you never shall, being here, I suppose unlikely. She notices you then. Reader, Goodnight and I are just comparing survival strategies we picked up on the Blood Border. Reminiscing on old times, it could be called. Indeed, the good Jodariel, Jody, I fucking can't today, has volunteered to become this knight's master-at-arms should we ever achieve our liberty together, and this knight humbly accepted. But I said no such thing, I owe you nothing, worm. Oh, the finest lessons of the harshest maid, madam. This knight is overjoyed that you would thusly train him as your protege. Sure. Reader, spare me, please. No. Somehow managed to steer the subject back to military tactics. This knight's most impressive familiarity with the finer points being sliced into ribbons by high-wing remnants, Master Reader. Sir Gilman and Jody continue the conversation for some time. You sense they are in relatively good spirits, all things considered. You've returned. Yeah, is there anything else for me? No. Okay. What is this? Solar shell. Sparkly thing in the center is in fact its heart, which airs out from time to time. What? Huh, interesting shell. Guess I could read a page or two of this while waiting for my alarm to go off. Oh, I have a new page. Scribe's deeds. I wish to be remembered not for boastfulness. Thus, I refrained from detailing our exploits across the land. Safe to say that they were numerous. Know that only through our combined strength of arms and wit did we withstand the savage lands. Such were the monstrous dangers. I don't know where I got fucking "we" from. That it posed. Came to see that all the terrors which I had heard by my bedside in my youth were based entirely in fact. So great they blotted out the sky. Such was the evil that we vanquished. The remnants of it has yet to shine under the stars, and in the end, it was the stars which guided us towards our truest calling. Well, hey, you know, you might get lucky. Freedom Pact. We rid the land of an impending doom, but faced another of its kind, for we knew that we were trapped. Yet for each danger that we faced, every failed ambition ambushed by the Ark, we met with gentle souls and kindred spirits in the downside, who deserved more than the fade from memory within its land. It was then that the stars themselves showed us the way, delineating a great voyage across the sea. Near broken we became, but then at last a moonlit vision of the rights. Thus shall say us, the 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours. Huh, okay. New page, but my alarm's about to go off, but we're not gonna read the new page. I am gonna drink that. Series X. Honestly, that could refer to so many things these days. I assume you're referring to Microsoft console? Okay. Let's say, pretty sure Steel Series has like an X headset or something. What's with Microsoft and their vague ass names? And again, I don't really see much a point in Xbox these days if everything good coming to Xbox is going to be on PC anyway. So it's like, work headset 2 Razer. Nice. That's my alarm. All right, chat. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I'm just going to go throw my food in the microwave. Oven. That one. I'm going to microwave food for an hour. Totally. All right. Sorry about that. Beyond a shallow, sticky gulf, our voyage grew increasingly forbidding, much harder to explain. How could a sea exist here at the bottom of the world? We cannot deduce whence sprang the carcasses of ancient sailing ships we found throughout the Sea of Solace, through the warnings that they signified duly noted. It was there we first met Oris, called the Underking, who brazenly assaulted our small skiff, for we had trespassed in his water. But then the Underking relented, for he had witnessed Solium Mur and all his doom and glory. Soon he would side with us. And then the Underking sailed forth into a tempest beyond reasoning or measure. Okay. Gaining the summit of the sacred Mount Elodial involved no small amount of sacrifice and sorcery, in varying proportions. The mountain's energies were palpable. Sensation we felt indescribable. Lands we stood upon were close to the stars and the world we knew. It was upon this highest point in all downside that we first made our efforts to concoct this tome, which you now read. It was there we were stricken with a vision of the cycle of the rites. We felt, together for first, a sense of freedom unlike any we experienced before. But that is a subject which our comrades shall illuminate in greater detail. Spring humor. Sometimes think the carapace... Hold on. Sorry, my sinuses are acting up now that I'm reading. Because of course they are. Carapace of Hive Titan Bilanthius shall be everlasting blemish on an almost splendid bit of land, but Yomer and his brushness felled the monster with a certain flair. Then the moon shone through the ridges of the masked carapace, shining upon the pooling ichor, turning it into the freshest nectar ever to be tasted. The spring shall flow eternally. Those who walk within it shall experience the resplendent glory of the land. Stars begin to fall there in spring with regularity. And now, how soon again shall they do so? And we wish for you to see it for yourself. The Cairn of Hobe. How iconic the shattering remains of the Bone Titan Shack's six shoulders. Once stood vigilant over an archway into the flagging hands. Now it remains as a foreboding. Remaining now is foreboding as that horrid monster still possessed it in unnatural life. Tried reading it a different way, realized, wow, this doesn't work. Ow. What? Fucking, hold on. I think I might have another metal splinter in my hand. Fucking handled some rusting steel wool earlier and I got fucking pricked a few times. Can't tell where it is though. Yep, that's a splinter. Sorry chat, hold on. I gotta yank this out of my hand. Thankfully I have tools for this. Think I got it? Fucking had one in the pad of my index finger last night. It fucking hurt. Alright, fold this all back up. Toss it over there. I'm sorry, where was I? After the little imp dispatched the Bone Titan in a feat of ingenuity, not integrity, Jack's pieces fell into the valley floor, forming a set of standing stones, which Haub marked. Further, the traces of the Sun Titan's glacial blood coagulated into perfectly frozen drops, which still shimmer in the darkness. Six shoulders seemed to start reanimating when the stars above him danced a certain way. Paint the sigils then in the shining light. What a wild skeleton. The Dazraban was the first of many river ships vanquished in the downside. Although presumptions of its loss were not inaccurate, the doomed ship and her valiant crew had charted half the Sea of Solace ere the end of their brave voyage. The Sea Titan, unfathomed learned, was not fond of vessels sullying her sea. Split the doomed ship with a single swipe. The ship's own shattered prow would later end the Sea Titan's cruel reign, I can't speak, as the boastful Underking loves to recount. The stars themselves must have been moved by this. That point within the sea, now sacred, has the stars dancing homage every now and again. Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was supposed to be a figurehead, or I guess some weird tentacled monster got wrapped up in trying to grab and drag down the thing. I don't know. It's always weird looking. Book of Rites. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. No, this... Much can be said about the Sisters of the Ark who banished the great beyond for deeds irredeemable. Let's say the details of their banishment are written in this book. The sisters in the book became inseparable, not unlike the stars, their light and infinite darkness that engulfs them. I thought I read this already. Stars communicate to us, and you in turn. The words within the book are but an edifice, a simple surface. Look past the test into the hidden meaning, into the hidden power. The stars above are no mere light. These are not mere words. If you chance upon the Sisters of the Ark within their prison here, give them our thanks. Yeah, I've read that. Maybe the new pages got inserted in the middle. The Greater Titans. Words from the Underking. Stars shine strange beneath the sea. The ones who dared rise from the water so that we could see them plain. The burning essences of those who came before. Our lives but a quest to join the stars. This one longed to be the brightest, but in downside this one met those whose own star shall doubtless burn at least as hot. Together we shall achieve great deeds. Or we achieved great deeds, whatever. You may have seen some of the evidence of it, the remains of the Greater Titans, which once darkened this land, but in our kinship the strength to conquer them. It was this one's humble charge to chronicle these deeds. May the Titan stars never stain the sky during your time. Andriga the Widow. The once boundless Sea of Solace, the blackened star are all of what remained by the Blood Titan Andriga. After this one's exile, I'm just checking my captions. After this one's exile, he was joined by many of the bravest Worm Knights who awakened the Blood Titan inadvertently while searching the downside's murky depths. Andriga was the most displeased to see her hibernation end and vowed to 4 ages of torment on us and on our sea dominion. Our assault was grander than can be described. The last days and days and days, the noblest of worm knights fell upon her massive form as waves which dashed themselves against the rocks. Our resolve eventually exceeded hers. She collapsed into the sea and disappeared. This one alone remained to tell of it. So that's not Plurns then. That is a completely different sea beast that you were talking about. So what's with the one that ate the ship? Nine triumphants. The dissidents. I myself, Hoob, did form the dissidents under the simple tenet: those who do not belong, belong. The other scribes, some of them showed at first reluctance to allow an imp, the one accursed, designate one of the 9 triumvirants, but Myrrh, the horned one, stubborn as he is, stood by my side. In time, they came to understand, for I remained, as ever, at their side, living but a proof of their absurdity. The dissidents are an extension of my oddity. Those who do not adhere, they are not to be discarded, underestimated, or dismissed. They are as necessary as those against whom they rebel. Hold on. Sip my drink. Those bearing the name Chastity count themselves amongst the disciples of Lus Gloriam, 100 Minds. Known firstly for his wisdom, but also cherished for his modesty, integrity, and kinship. Scalorian's priority in forming this triumvirate was to instill that in all of his subjects a deep-seated deference and respect for the rules governing the liberation cycle. Cycle of the rights needs to be respected to be understood. It needs to be understood to be respected, Scalorian said. Thus, the chastity are emissaries of the cycle. Should they earn back their liberty, they shall spread enlightenment itself, and all of us shall grow. Well, that was the original intention, as currently they're being run by some shithead, so. Not much we can do about that one. Continue your journey. Yes. Oh, I have to land all the way down here. Okay. I'm gonna go with Faye because Faye participated in the last trial. Didn't participate in the last trial. You make landing on sacred Mount Elodial, upon whose summit the next liberation rite shall soon take place. You wonder who among you may regain his or her freedom this time. Volfred finds you after your post-flight inspection. We shall have to take care of the rest of the trip to the Fall Solomon by land. May we soon liberate another of our own here. That should raise our chances that a plan, 32%, shall ultimately succeed. Yonder Crystal. Yonder Crystal seeks Neil Gaiman. Sir Gilman, that one. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Sir Gilman. You think the dimwit of a worm has any chance? Perhaps you're correct, but I put little stock in him myself. Let us bring him forth. Soon Sir Gilman appears in heat of the summons. Master Reader, is this knight perchance in trouble for something? Then we fade out. Apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, Worm. You answer to me here. As you will, Your Highness. Your Highness, I like the sound of that, though flattery shall get you nowhere here. Demonstrate your competence to me, then, Worm. You shall have to do it. You shall have to do it mostly on your own. Though, under the guidance of your lovely reader, I trust you prepared. Of course, Your Highness. This knight accepts this challenge. Fucker. Fuck. Alright. I missed. I fucking missed. This challenge is very much just lead them out of where they are. That was easy enough, compared to the last one. Sir Gilman. Huzzah, this knight prevails. I have no choice but to concur with that assessment, Worm. Your performance is sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to you, lovely reader. Now, farewell. Master Reader. Hold on, sorry. Eyes fucking with me. Knight is humbled after having passed that sorcerer's test. By the scales of the Underking auras, what is that you have? Or is the scale, literally. Sir Gilman jumps farther than usual. I don't know if that's an amazing one, but alright. We shall see, I suppose. Later the day, you accompany Faye into the splendors of Emperor's Fall, a monument to where Goliathan awaits you. Or where a monument of what's-his-face awaits you, whatever. Perhaps due to the nature of this place, we didn't sense Faye's inner thoughts as clear as she was speaking aloud. Blessed might have this audience with you, O Ghoul. Your resplendent glory has made this moment possible. You give me so many friends who are so dear to me. Thank you. Whatever happens, thank you. Soon you are finished and she finishes paying your respects. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Goal has shown you favor. At dawn, she'll begin your ascent. For now, solitude here lets you do your things. Faye gains 2 hope. Nice. Oh, I can no longer do book stuff. Having gleaned knowledge from the Book of Rites, you can import some of its teachings. Oh, I'm locked into this menu. I just wanted to see what it was going to do. First then, let us chat together for a spell. You illustrate Panethus on the intricacies of the rites, focusing on how all 3 in a triumvirate can move and act as of one mind. You sense she grasps onto the concept. Oh, I just give 1,000 XP. Okay. I appreciate that bit of insight, reader darling. Faye seems to be speaking for herself again. She's unaware of your presence or shows no sign of it, at least. Mercy, freedom, they're intertwined. Mercy shall engender union among all of our different kind. Mercy shall engender union among all of our different kind. You're reciting passages from the Book of Right, though to your knowledge, she cannot read. Freedom to the worthy, the downside cannot let us all go free. Thus, freedom to the worthy. Is it not so, O Saint Trista? Is that not the conclusion which you formed with your 7 most trusted friends? She pauses for a while as though listening, and then nods from time to time. Yes, I see. Well, I'm ever grateful to you, Saint, for your guidance and your presence, and I wish all of your friends safe passage among the stars. It must be so very beautiful out here. Your wings you can fly freely, can't you, Saint? You can visit me at any time, come and go as you please from the stars all the way out here. Not need a pair of wings in order to be free. I know, and yet, sometimes I wish I was like you or Miss Pamitha. But I know I am the way I am because I'm meant to be this way. And I know you are always watching, so thank you, Saint Trista. Thank you for your friends. She wanders out into the afternoon, leaving you there to consider her words. The Commonwealth her unwavering faith to the 8 scribes would have been sensed as a delusion. Such prayer or communion was forbidden. Scribes were mythical figures, but even they worshiped the stars. Or it was the stars that lightened the way for the founders of the Commonwealth, or so its leaders taught. Temple Cistern. Second of 2 paths. Sir Gilman gained favor from the scribes, sure. Since rookies shall gain favor from the scribes. Let's give Gilman a shot. On the way to the summit, you pass a monument to Under King Auras, and Sir Gilman happens to take notice. Wish for good fortune to coming right, and in your plan, as for Sir Gilman, have this night's glory days gone by, he oft wonders? Perhaps you know the answer to that. Please, do not spoil it for him. Says little after paying his respects. However, as you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense Under King Auras has shown you favor. Sir Gilman gains +3 glory. Yep, okay. You and companions gather once more at the Scribe's Gate, where a single narrow trail leads upwards towards the summit past an archway carved in stone. Come this way, please. This trail leads you towards the archway, where his companion waits. The exiles of the Nightwings have returned. They have. Greetings, Celeste. She all but ignores him and motions to the rest of you. Now then, each of you, please state your name and what it is you seek whilst crossing the gate. Please just do as she says. Everyone steps forth, one after another, just like before. Faye passes through the gate. Pamitha passes through the gate. Sir Gilman passes through the gate. Rookie passes through the gate. Tizo passes through the gate. Jordiel passes through the gate. Volfred passes through the gate. No one's left to go but you. You may step forth and you declare yourself as you did before. Guarding the Scribe's Gate regards you with a still expression, then she addresses all of you in her former manner. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. The lone minstrel glances up at the gate guardian. You have her gratitude, Celeste. But she paid him no heed. Again, you gain the top of Mount Elodial, from which the downside sprawls before you. You wonder which among you will soon follow headwind from this place. Oh, hey guys, you know, it's a real awful cold up here sometimes, waiting for customers, so come on in, okay? And good luck in the big battle you got. I'm not gonna fake stutter it. It's meh. That's where you're going, isn't it? I heard it's gonna be exciting from my friends. Infernal Bloom. After a bearer banishes his adversary by orb casting, an orb burst may occur. Okay. I guess I should sell Goal's Bracer, because nobody but Headwind can use it, so... See you guys again sometime soon, maybe? Okay, but I gotta say, you're my favorite customers I had all week. Well, no one wants to talk. I guess we go. The time has come for your second liberation rite to commence. You observe the lone minstrel Wolfred speaking in hushed tones, but cannot sense the topic of the tone. Then Wolfred looks upon you. I trust that you're feeling as prepared as possible, my boy. Each rite is consequential to our journey in our own respect. Though these liberation rites have more immediate effects. It is somewhat crass, however. I've gone estimated by how much each of our companions may contribute to the outcome of the plan should they be liberated here. Factors such as their previous occupation, innate tendencies to lead, or oratory skill contribute to my assessment. It's nothing personal, for we all into this together. Besides, we all ought to return in time if possible. Know simply that for each of us who goes, in so doing, he or she shall raise our total chance of success. Reader, sir, this night you shall confront the withdrawn. They have already appointed Umhilde to be liberated, should they manage to prevail. We have all faith in you, my boy. And lo, even the stars agree on this account. Started right, your adversary's Pyre shall automatically gain 30. No. I do not want them dunking on me with a head start. Let's turn off this. Adversaries shall each have +8 hope. No. More cunning, quicker to react. They're already so mean to me.
Andrea the Widow.
The Nightwings have returned unto the fall of Solium, at which the scribes first formed their sacred union. At stake this night is freedom and prosperity. But only for one exile who prevails in this liberation rite. Your many adversaries all did strive to earn this opportunity. 'Twas the withdrawn which earned it. Who shall be absolved is up to all of you.
Pyres burn, each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur that pyres burn and each of the triumvirates are present and prepared. Then, anointed one with withdrawn, come forth, declare yourself, pay any respects unto your adversaries. The bog dweller appears from the shadows and reaches for a mask. We are known to be Witch Humilde. Our adversaries, they are nothing to us or the one we serve. We shall be devoured in the coming of the age of strife, brought down by the fell wings of the many-seeing eyes of the Astralborn. You speak your blasphemy upon this sight, Humilde. If you value liberty, then I suggest you cease your mocking of the scribes. The scribes, they failed to stop him. He shall rise again. As for you Nightwings, you are no consequence in his grand design. She dons her mask once more. Soon we shall return to the land which Ishlak shall usurp, where we shall offer him our blood and that of many, many others. Now then, if the Nightwings reach a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct the liberation rite, reader, I'm bound to tell you once more, the first companion will do the thing. Only the light may thus be anointed. Now, not all among your rank are yet ready. Other two chosen for the triumvirate shall lend their aid. Nightwings, make your decision.
Who
Yeah.
will you set free?
I need Jodoriel as a defender. But if I get rid of her, I don't have to keep saying her name. I'm not gonna send Tizo off. Tizo wants nothing to do with the world above. Send Rookie. Good choice, chum. Though if I get out of here, I don't know what you can do without me.
Who shall strive for him? Jodariel.
Understood. Let him return home. I'll run a Faye.
Faye.
Oh, I can help. I think I can help. Soon, very soon, we shall release thee. We shall release thee, and as for ye, Nightwings, we have so much in store for you. Oh, they have two of the quick fuckers today, too.
Commence.
Mine. Fucker. Fighting two of these fuckers is kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Got it. Fuckers. Their first point, and they do it remotely so that they don't lose anyone. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be an obnoxious fucking match. Got him. Alright. We invoke thee, we seek thy ancient strength, befall our enemies within blood. Damnation to the night wings, damnation to the scribes. The invocation of the Astralborn, the adversary's curse, shall summon forth dark pools, banishing ichor. Great.
Ah, the foul witch Udmilda. Would that she served the scribes as faithfully as the monstrosity which she adores. Yes. Bask in the purifying flame.
One more dunk to go.
Now end the ceremony. And there it
Got
is
him.
at last.
Ruki's free to
The
go.
Night Wings proved their worth. An outcome which left little room for doubt. Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Night Wings shall be free. Absolved of all misdeeds. Return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
This is an affront against the Astralborn has been recorded. His vengeance shall darken the skies. So, what now? Guess I'm just supposed to jump up this waterfall and get flung back there, and then that's it? Home free? Something comes over him then. Listen to me, chums. Don't any of you think you can be missing me, yeah? Gonna do just fine, even without old Rookie Greentail. There's there to keep an eye out for all this time, even though the rest of you are just a bunch of slowpokes and all that. Me? I'm gonna be busy drinking myself silly in the Commonwealth stock. I'm sure I'm soon gonna forget each and every one of you. But just in case I don't, be sure to stop by and visit me once you get back there, too. Just look for Mama Greentail's shop, right there in the heart of town, you can't miss it. Oh yeah, stop by, say hi, you know, I think I'm gonna go, excuse me. He drops into the shimmer pool and it disappears within, though you still can hear him going on about something. Oh, let me tell you, it's weird in here. It's the starting, wait. Rookie earned back his freedom. May he return in glory.
Rookie Greentail. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again. May the scribes have mercy on us all.
Return to the wagon after having prevailed against the withdrawn liberation rite. An important victory. You think Rookie's already home? You succeeded in liberating Rookie, who returned to the Commonwealth in glory. We did what we could with each liberation rite. We strive to achieve our plan. 38%. It only went up fucking 6% for him being liberated? Wow, okay. Brighter future at the end of our path, and we must now persevere. Speaking of which, reader, I take it you've seen the stars, should I say the lack thereof? You have, or did. Once more, the sky is in abysmal darkness, following the last liberation rite. And the stars illuminate themselves to guide your path. Then let's go once more to the Moonlight Alcove. I have an errand I must run. Besides, once we arrive, we can recover now. Make our way southward for the first night. We're 11 to 1. And we're going against Essence in the next finale. Unless we knock that down a peg, then we have to go against the Accusers. Wow, 2 things I don't want potentially winning. Great. Sir Gilman, what do you need? After Liberation Rite, you find Sir Gilman uncharacteristically quiet and contemplative mood. He salutes you crisply with his tail. Glory to you, Master Reader, and glory to the noble Rookie Greentail. Long may he prosper in the Commonwealth. And so in doing may benefit the plan in which we have all been thrust. Then fall silent for a time. Seem growing very emotional. Noble Rookie, we found this night a kindred spirit, Master Reader. One of questionable honor, the greatest cunning. Such blinding speed as bereft a minstrel's tale. This knight fears our triumvirate lost something irreplaceable in him. Of course, the knight is also pleased that Rookie has achieved his freedom, very much so. Furthermore, this knight shall now continue training even harder than before. Rookie Greentail, the knight shall train on until such time he is swifter than the jagged lightning of the deathless tempest. Now, Master Reader, knight must beg his leave of you, for it is time not for his rest, but for his training. Know that he is very grateful for your wisdom and your guidance in the rights. Between yourself and the Master Rookie, you have instilled within this knight an unshakable resolve. He bows low and bids you good evening. Alright. Continue your journey. Once again, find yourselves in the Syrian walkways of the Moonlight Alcove. Here you can wait until the stars begin to shine for you. I have something in my eye. What the fuck? Why? Why now? Fuck me. I think I got it out. It's been like an eyelash or something that folded over. Oh, that sucks. Bide your time. We return to the place of respite. Please make yourselves comfortable and such as you can. We're at the mercy of the stars, and I expect they shall shine bright again in time. As for me, I shall return by then. There's something I must do. There, from atop the sacred mountain, you gaze down into the abyss that is the downside. I wonder when the stars shall align themselves once more. There, upon the sacred mountain, you and your companions await once more the night the stars begin to shine again. The plan which you are all part of is set in motion. The Commonwealth, a nation that stood for almost 1,000 years, is in turmoil. If your companions return there through the liberation rites, what sort of place do they come back to? Many moons pass. One evening, amid a downpour of no interest whatsoever in relenting, Wolfred requests everybody to convene. You understand this announcement of some sort. Soon as everyone is assembled, Wolfred regards the group. Everyone, there's an aspect of our plan which I have not talked with you about in length. Look around at your companions. What do you see in them? Let this question hang in the air. I'll tell you what I see in you and all of us. I see in all of us living visions of the 8 scribes themselves, each one among them hailing from different tribes, which later formed a commonwealth. My observation does not come from pompousness. I rather believe the scribes themselves desire such a course. Together they created the ceremony which you are all a part of. The exiles liberated through their rites went on to found the Commonwealth based on their values and their teachings. Thus, an instrumental aspect of our plan is to embody the spirit, the culture from which the Commonwealth arose many centuries ago. That way, when we are all united on the other side in solidarity, the people shall see that we reflect the values they yet cherish in their hearts, not merely our own. Anyway, we're still missing one key representative. On behalf of Molten Milf, yeah, And I happen to know a certain bog dweller who I think's sorry, chat. Bog dweller who I think will fit the part most splendidly indeed. Motions for one to approach. Certain bog dwellers slithers forward. You recognize her straight away. My pleasure to introduce you to dear old friend of mine who I believe you've met. Welcome to the Nightwing's Bertrude. I am not giving her a free pass. Bog dweller called Big Bertrude utters something guttural by way of greeting. We are to understand that you require further aid from us. Yes, dear Bertrude, time has come. Bertrude here is far and away the most accomplished alchemist whom I've ever met. You shall soon find that she knows much about the rites as well. Bertrude looks at you and your fellow exiles in return. We frighten ye, parent. Everyone is silent at Bertrude churches for their expressions. Then tremble, small ones, and hold thy tongues, lest we remove them. She takes her leave without another word. Please, excuse Bertrude's blunt manner. I guarantee she shall more than make up for it. Everyone disperses. I see that it'll be taking the ranks of the Nightwing now complete. Bertrude joins the group. You sense her powerful presence. Welcome her aboard. Now then, my boy, perhaps you're noticing something. Stars are bright once more up there behind those stubborn reins. Fuck. Meaning that it's time again we got back to our business. Indeed, once more several stars shine bright with the cold and storming sky. Stars themselves await the will of the Nightwings. I am not gonna go through Volfred's plan of returning Bertrude first, because that would be a terrible idea. I have a feeling that's what he's gonna offer up. Let's go see old man. It's good to know that Delbert Oldheart and the Fate are still going. Once feared for them, their respect for the traditions and the rites has sometimes held them back. Then shares with you what details he attained as your next adversaries. Delbert Oldheart, an adversary who's shown respect and even generosity. Despite his advanced age, made for a formidable opponent, he and his son, so-called Almer the Helpless, who last time I read his name crashed my computer. Ever present at his father's side, was abandoned as an infant before Delbert found him and raised him on his own. Delbert taught his son everything he knew of cultural heritage. As a descendant of one of the Alpha Chiefs, thought to be descended from Yomer Minimane himself. However, his more vocal attempts to preserve the old traditions in Commonwealth often fell on deaf ears and or even aroused the angers of officials. One day he insisted celebrating Fang Song, old Cure holiday, against the wishes of his family. His family's caution, well founded the case, he was taken into custody. As for Elmer, as his father was led away, he put up enough of a fight where he wound up sharing his father's cell, soon enough his sentence. On the downside, their faith brought them in contact with the pack's spiritual curs residing in Jomer Valley. In time, they became known within the rites, helped revitalize long-struggling triumvirate known as the Fate. They have since struggled on, at times flirting with freedom, though seldom getting within striking distance, and yet still find them. They are still a long way to return to their ancestral home and family. Perhaps the Commonwealth saw not separating these two within their exiles as an act of mercy. Still, our sympathies ought not stray us from our course. Good night, my boy. You bid Volfred a good evening, and it's too late to take flight, so you make plans to rise at dawn. Hi, Bertrude. Find Big Bertrude looking about the black wagon in a disapproving way. She fixes her gaze on you. Her expression does not change. Such clutter added to this wagon since we last looked upon it. Unsightly. Remember thee from her bowed and flagging hands, though. That must be reading one to whom Sandalwood referred. She moves in closer, studying you. You recall the mere touch of the bog crone with the southern bogs can induce paralysis. Or fucking cold in here. Turn on that. There we go. One such as thee can extract meaning from the tome. 'Twas a feat we wish to witness on ourselves. Thy flesh has seen yet the smallest fraction of the years which ours withstood, and yet we're expected to believe that thou canst understand the Book of Rites. And she backs away, for someone else has joined you. Hail, Bertrude, madam, is everything to your liking at this time? Is there something more than which you require? You've been unable to locate a supply of rotworm gizzard extract among thy belongings. Other than that, we shall lodge no complaint at present. It is possible that Volfred may have a small supply among his possessions here. If you would care to accompany me, we may yet procure some. That would be most agreeable with us. And then after you, madam. As they depart, you see the lone minstrel nod your way. Who? You. Okay. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Pamitha. Oh, you mean the feisty harp. Yes, she taught us some manners, I should think. I shall attempt to bring her down to size. Let us bring her forth. I'm sorry, kitty. You can't come in here. No. Fucking cat. He's banished from my room while I stream. Call for me, reader darling. Ah, that's the crystal then. Let's hash it out. I'm ready. No, her advantage to fly over her adversaries means fucking nothing when everything can jump at her. And everything does instantly snap and jump at her. Apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, Harpy, answer to me here. Babies, why? Stop meowing, just go lay down or something. Oh, this poor cat. No! 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 No. Fucking... Bossy one. Sure then, go on and tell me more. Such a delightful student for change. Come, let us see what you can do. Left to your own devices, save for your reader's vigilance, of course. Let's show her what she wants to see then, reader darling. Well, that's a lost ball. What? I thought I could trigger an aura burst around me while I'm dashing or some shit. Oh, it's when I initially dash. Fuck, okay. This cat is absolutely breaking my concentration. Fucking... Kitty, no, please. I'll come see you in like fucking 10 minutes when my alarm goes off. Ugh. Meow. 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 This fucking cat. No. Yeah, see, this whole flying thing isn't worth shit when everyone just instantly jumps and interrupts your flight. What? I'm supposed to push you away when I dash. Why can't you just instantly cancel out my dash? fuck. That snapped to me and instantly went off. Fuck you. Got it. He's now throwing his toy against my door. This fucking cat. This is why I never get anything done. What? What? You spoiled little shit. Go away. There now, is everyone happy? Not as happy as can be. My doubtless pretty harp. So good if you had asked. On top of that, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. You have my congratulations, both to you and your lovely reader. Now, be gone from here before I have any second thoughts. No! I'm gonna have to call a break just to go see my cat, just to call another break in 10 minutes to go vent my food. No! Alright, you know what? I'm gonna let the cat in here for 10 minutes, just to show everyone why this cat's not allowed in here live. Hi. Yeah, kitty? What do you want, Em? Why are you in here? Babies, what do you want? You just want me to pet you. Okay. Hi. Yeah? Okay, kitty, I'm streaming. I'm gonna get back to that. You can just fucking flop there and stay there. Man, that Sandra sure could use a massage or something. So angry, isn't she? So what do you have there, darling? Christus Bloom. While flying after dousing adversary's Pyre, him with them may instantly return and deals +3. What? The syntax of that makes no sense. After she douses the Pyre? I absolutely do not understand the syntax of this ability. Sandra's status. Maybe I need to talk to her. Ask her what's on her mind. You know, my lovely reader, I must admit that I do not expect your followers to be quite so receptive to instruction, as thus they have proved. I know not whether they owe it all to you or have something else more. Hi! What? Here, come here. Come here. Come here, babies. What? What do you want? What do you want, kitty? Hi. I would like to read, please. I know not whether they owe it to you or all have somewhat more in them than I was first inclined to think. In any case, I am pleased that they are not entirely disgraceful. I like to keep my expectations well in the dark, seeing as I have thus expelled until the end of time. So it was pleasant. Ugh, now I have cat hair all over me. Fucking cat shedding. What was I saying? Seeing as they have thus expelled until the end of time, so it is pleasant when those expectations have succeeded every now and then. Hi. Yeah? Though I cannot quite recall when last it was. But best part of it all, these brief times in which you visit me in my domain. I know you cannot for long this damned crystal in which I am enthralled to see to that. Though, as you have perhaps surmised, it is Whatever it decides that one of your little friends is worthwhile enough, I may offer them a trial likewise and offer you chat. Sometimes I think if you achieve this trials of mine, perhaps it does something to trim the length of my eternal banishment. Eternity being what it is, however, perhaps not. Still, if the trophy of those blasted scribes are worth something to you, then all you need is but brave my trials and they can be yours. Perhaps there's good in it for me as well. Then something changes in her. She changes the subject. I've likely said too much. I'm not to influence you or in your use of the Yonder Crystal. It is not there to be tampered with by anyone, including me. Forget what I said. Okay. I understand what she's saying. She's waiting for something to happen. Yeah, okay. I understand what she's saying. If she helps all of us, there's something in it for her. You rise early morning, though Bertrude's already awake. She scowls at you. Good morning, reader. Bertrude, I trust your stay has not been too uncomfortable. Nay, Sandalwood, the comforts of this place are not for us. Fly us forth from here or lower to ground. Let us get on with all of this. Reader. Yes, kitty? Hi. The reader here shall do so once the group is ready. I thank you for your patience. I have a feeling Bertrude's gonna be one of those characters who just seems really unsightly at first, but there's actually like a really good heart in her or something. Yeah, you're flopped down on my feet. That's fine as long as you don't scratch me. Pamela suspects you may find something of value along this route. One minstrel suggests that a good supply of stardust may be found. Oh, I don't need stardust. Kitty, what are you doing? Your wagon touches down in the Black Basin, where you first met Fulfred and Pamitha as well. Really, if you wonder what it may have happened if your paths not crossed as you consider what to do with the remainder. Hey! Hey! No, that's where my feet go. Little shit stealing where my feet go. Briefly wonder what may have happened had your paths not crossed as you consider what to do with the remains of the afternoon. Wilfred. Wilfred's poring over a copy of the Book of Rites as you approach. She looks up at you and smiles. Road to Freedom, written in a book hardly anyone believes exists. Fewer still can read and comprehend. Sometimes I marvel at how absurd all of this is, my boy. Tell me something. Though I've spent so much time considering the book, but I've known so few with whom I can discuss it in detail. You've had some time to turn through it by now. What do you think? Worth all the fuss? Kitty. Kitty, no. Kitty. Let's do this little thing where he makes biscuits on my feet. But by biscuits, I mean he sinks his claws into me repeatedly and it fucking hurts. But he's adorable, but you know, that shit hurts. I need to trim his claws. Yeah? What are you ow! Little shit. Hey. Behave down there. Hey. I'm talking to you. Just stay there. Find it fascinating. Tell Wolford that the book has fascinated you, and that you have seen nothing quite like. Ow, 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 kitty, stop, ow. What was I reading? Tell Wolford the book has fascinated you, and that you have never seen anything quite like it. He nods slowly as you describe your experience with it. Share the sentiment. To have in our possession a genuine artifact from a long forgotten time, how much of it is exactly true, and how much it describes the retelling of events. I find it endlessly fascinating to consider, I must admit. Floats away his copy of the book with care. Can you not? Kitty, hey. Hey. What the fuck? At least he's not biting and yanking on my headphones. He's grown out of that, thankfully. fixing my hair. I'm fixing my hair. Fucking hair is a mess. Alright. No. It is amazing that these volumes have survived for all this time, I think. Whatever they are made of has withstood the ravaging effects of time quite well. And the ideas contained, they remain rather provocative as well. Yeah, what I've been gathering is that the whole reason why reading is banned is so that they can exile people down here and they won't come back up as fucking political rivals. Everyone who goes back up is guaranteed like a position in leadership or government or so on. I think the Commonwealth disavows the existence of this book, despite official recognition of the 8 scribes. Although, the reasons why we are here written plain, how fascinating is it that the secrets have been kept for all this time. Anyway, you'll have to excuse me for my extracurricular interest in its teachings. I used to teach a version of its history. To have access to read the real thing has brought to me some small pleasure. No, kitty. You've grown out of biting my headphone wire. Please stop. I was just commenting on how you were behaving well. Why do you gotta be a shit? Let us be certain to preserve these volumes for whoever shall next use them. Hey, no. Stop. Stop. Enough. Stop. I gotta fucking hold my headphone wire now. This is why this cat is not allowed in this room. Turns his attention to other matters and bids you stop. Enough. Fuck. Alright. Chat, I'm calling a small break. I'm gonna remove the cat from my room. I'm gonna go vent my food. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. In like 15 minutes, my food will be done. Then I'll run some ads. Fuck off for like 10 minutes. You know. The usual shtick. Unusually etched cards depicting the Greater Titan, probably used for curses and enchantments. Oh, they're like, tarot. Okay. Magma mug. Provides a bit of warmth in the cold nights. Huh. Okay. Pameth's behest, you explore the thick underbrush of Cinderroot. However, the search proves fruitless. You see very little reason to keep at it. Seems I was wrong, reader darling. There's nothing to see here. Exchange some words of consolation, you head back to the Black Wagon when you still have time to do your vocation. Alright. I'm probably gonna send Faye home next. Just because I've gotten her story and I've done her trial. Or I might send if I get Jo Dariel's story, I'll totally send her home next. Let's mentor Gilman. I shall be your eager protege. Sit down with Sir Gilman, you go over some of the subtler aspects of the rites, such as state of banishment and how to return from it. You sense he's beginning to understand. Yeah, 1,000's not a lot, but it's something. This knight has little fear of banishment, should his self-sacrifice help clear a path for his compatriots. Yeah, I don't want to send Jo Dariel off until I get her fucking story. Because she does not want to grant me her story. She doesn't want to tell me a damn thing about herself. See this? Hey, sad. Welcome in, my man. Glade of Lou. Interesting wave emote. Kind of hard to see what it is from here. Hey guys, let me tell you something real quick. Now that I heard Mr. Greentail's moved on, or something like that, right? Well, just wanted to let you know, he's one of my favorite customers. Because of that, I'm giving you the same great deals, okay? Nah. Wish you guys would have bought something, maybe. Yeah, no, fuck you, my man. I mean, what? You're like, you should have bought something. Find Pamela by herself again. Her expression has grown darker than her custom. Leave me be, would you, reader darling? Let's get some good and proper moping down here. You're distracting me. Leave me be, reader. Just leave me be, reader. Just leave me be. You don't want to know what is lurking in my heart or mind. You'll find there isn't pretty. Yet something about her thought process is different to you now. You know that with her conditioning, she can resist your scrutiny, but now her thoughts are laid bare to you. See what she's thinking. Tamitha seems to be inviting you into her thoughts. You remain there in that loathsome space with her. What's it gonna take, I wonder, Tamitha? Shall I go ahead and kill them all? Will that be proof enough about my loyalties to you and our sisters? Perhaps I ought to start with this one right in front of me. The bond between you severs as Tamitha opens her eyes and stares at you. She then smiles sweetly and gives a gentle laugh. See, reader darling, my thoughts are rather cumbersome at times. But do not fear. I have them all well under control. Still, thoughts being loathsome things they are, and nonetheless cannot fully suppress them. She exhales and looks askance. You know, by now why I'm in this mess with all of you. I should say that I lack Tamitha's sense of commitment, her zeal. She lives only to see your nation overthrown, or something worse, if she could have her way. Centuries of conflict can be quite emboldening that way, especially when one sister is leading the cause of death is Commonwealth forged steel. Yeah. Wielded with the utmost mercy, of course. Well, I had little patience for the senselessness of it. Myself, I became a bit of a pariah, I suppose. Knew Tamitha was going to get herself and others killed someday. So, when she was to fly out on that big mission of her, I had other arrangements made. But after she was caught, your people did not exactly uphold their end of the bargain. I knew there were such risks, of course, and yet, chance still a chance. Tamitha was clipped and cast down, a mercy they call it. I did not see it that way, and in my growing protest of her treatment, I was soon enough to follow. She falls silent for a while. I haven't yet decided entirely if I regret my actions, but I do seek Tamitha's forgiveness. I wish that she could see my thoughts for what they are, as it seems to you. Then, she might realize her nation's people have much more in common than she knows. Sometimes I wonder which one of them is stupider. She brushed past you and out of the wagon for now. So that's the chip on her shoulder. Instead of letting her sister go out to war, she got her caught. You and the others are busying yourselves for the commencement of the rite this evening when you notice Faye behaving strangely, more so than usual. Maybe he's here, I think. Or he's somewhere? He notices you then. Oh, I'm sorry, mister. I think maybe my friend is here. Hoping to say hi to him before we have to do the ceremony with the star ball. Is that him? Is that my dear friend there? He's here. Who's here? Just then, your adversaries, the Fate, arrive on the other side of the Glade of Lou. They'd be making necessary preparations. Faye rushes over to them before anyone can stop her, even the stars above shine in the darkness. Honestly, yeah, I can understand her getting well with along well with the Fate.
Unfathomed plurness.
I'm gonna turn off that one. I'd rather not buff my adversaries. Although, I could fully buff them for this right. Huh. I guess that's strategy. Because those who win against me are more likely to go against me in the finale. I could pick and choose who goes against me in the finale by buffing the fuck out of everybody and turning on all the things.
Consorting with the bog-crone Bertrude, are we? How very strange that you befriended her. At any rate, your adversaries in this rite shall be the Fate. Put out their flame and walk the path to liberty.
Oh, hello again. Hello. Why, hello, young one. We are the Fate, and once again we hail you and all the Nightwings. I was wondering if I may speak to your son. What? I not see why not. Come here, Ulmer. Where are you? Begging your pardon, young one, my son's not always punctual, you see. Hold on, I shall go fetch him. Okay, I mean, my friend, I hope he remembers me. Wait, where's father? Hello! Hello again. Your father went looking for you. Did you not see him? No, I did not see him, though I had best not be some Nightwing trick, or else I'll... Ah, there you are, Ulmer. A cordial adversary wishes to salute you, I believe. Oh, that's right. I mean, here's my salute. I'm saluting you. It's nice to see you. May the scribes watch over you, okay? We want them to watch over all of us, but maybe just this once. Maybe not just this time. Maybe other times they can watch over all of us. Two of them stand and watch as Faye skips over to rejoin your group. Unusual sort, that one. She is. She's about your age. Father. Hold a moment, reader. The crone Bertrude slithers forth, wearing the raiments of the rites. Now that Bertrude is among our ranks, it would be best if you become familiar with her repertoire. You have no obligation to make use of her abilities, of course. Good Bertrude, please show the reader something of your aptitude. I expect thou shalt soon be inclined to bring her sorceries to bear. Long have we studied the rites of thine. Let us show thee what we know of them thus far.
The bog-crone Bertrude shows herself in full. Though I have to wonder what became of her accomplices. Of one accomplice in particular. You watch yourself around her, reader. None are sentenced into exile without sufficient cause.
I mean, she's a good attacker. She's not gonna miss. Like ever. Now then, reading one. Know that our freedom is of little consequence to us. Yet we stand beside you because Sandalwood in his plan. We shall aid you in the rights, and we shall aid you in that plan, and thus we are at thy disposal and wait thy bidding. Sorry, I'm back. Sorry, I'm late. I'm ready now. Do my part however I can.
The rite shall begin forthwith. Teaso.
Actually, is it the other one? I'm trying to organize these.
Bertrude.
Let's send in 3 attackers, see how well this goes. Our adversaries, another set of masks and raiment to be brushed aside. Steel yourself, Ulmer. You prepare to face our adversaries once again. Always, Father, let us prevail here now. Let us do so, indeed, my son.
Begin. 'Twas almost cruel. Both vanished.
Fuck.
But how? So fiercely fought. How fortuitous.
Fucker. You fucker.
Oh, you poor.
It is just a constant constant shitfest of aura throwing.
Another banishment.
Finally! We finally got a fucking goal. Alright, you know what? On chat, I'm gonna take a quick minute break. Go get. Alright. Let's end the AFK.
There. Wherever did the Nightwings go? Glory! That's it.
Fuck.
United, invasion spectacularly done.
Fuck. Fucker.
The orb
Fucker.
is up. Deliverance.
My attackers are too fast. Impressively conducted at this point, O Nightwings. Yet our pyre still burns, we shall still strive.
Now to the flame.
Dick. Dick.
Unexpected. Bye now, Bertie.
This is getting obnoxious. They're just infinitely juggling so that I can't touch them. That did not.
Oh, Dalbert's son went poof. Their pyre weakens.
This fucking game.
No more than a lick of flame remains. And it is done. The Nightwings once again prevail. May their next adversaries fare a little better. The ceremony is complete.
Not heavy realistis?
I wanted to say I'm sorry. I just wanted to apologize, I think. Why, young one, you must not say such things. You're one of the Nightwings, the most envied of all triumvirates. We aspire to your greatness and your legacy. Father, please no more of this. They have prevailed. We need not grovel at their feet. Almer. Is it Almer? I just had a question. Ask quickly, then go about your business. Oh, would you be my friend? What? I was wondering if you'd be my friend, because I don't have a lot of friends, and you are brave and gentle with your father, so... I shall see you in a little while, my son. The scribes, were they not friends? I choose to think that they brought us here to be close together, not to be apart.
Boundless
No.
are the teachings of the scribes. Understanding deepens in the mind of the imp Tizo.
Deal additional 10 damage from dousing the pyre. Implode abilities in much wider area. Let's go.
ancient crone called Bertrude opened up her eyes.
Thus, does our grasp in ancient sorcerers grow even stronger still? That painting, those fucking eyes. Fucking. Alright. Bertrude's aura blasts arcs at a wider angle, banishing adversaries in a larger area. Charge up 4 greatly reduced. Pounces at a nearby adversary, chance to recover all of her stamina. While slithering, Bertrude uses 50% less stamina and moves 30% more quickly. Once per right after saluting adversaries, Bertrude turns into fast-moving howlers. Oh. Bertrude's Pyre has less than the adversaries. The adversaries deal -10 to her Pyre. Let's do this one.
Secrets of the Wild Witch revealed.
She can be a good defensive attacker
Until
without
the
me having to
next
do much.
strike.
After thwarting the fate with ease, you return to the wagon to find Wolfred and the lone minstrel in midst of the conversation. Well, strange. That one star should be illuminated by now. This is not what I expected. Nor I, Wolfred, sir. And then Wolfred notices you there, reader. Sure can I observe the strange accordance in the sky is all. Appears that the star of Kaelmer Ropecaller is illuminated now, but it is but another star, except our model's predictions of the cosmos did not anticipate this. Anyway, go see for yourself. See, it's only a single shining star far above, just as... Oh. Alright, I guess we're challenging Essence. Then we saw Zal Kamer deep within the Deathless Tempest. Have you been there before? So long ago, I scarce recall the time, only the scent. That place from which the creatures native to this land spring forth. Reader, let's not concern ourselves with superstitions held about that place. We'll set forth at dawn, soon see for ourselves what to make of it. Alright. Take some bites of my food. Alright, sorry about that. Talk with Faye. Faye seems very happy about something. I've been chanting softly to herself. On closer inspection, she seems to be engaged in conversation with the wagon wall. So after the rite, he said to me, farewell, can you believe it, little brother? He said that. He left. Go find Mr. Delbert, who went on ahead. So I think maybe we're friends now. Don't you think so, too? We have a lot in common, don't we? Friends are supposed to have a lot in common, right? For instance, we're both fighting for those we care about, for those who help us when we needed it. Is that not so? Very lucky to have met Mr. Delbert, isn't he? She falls silent for some time. Cannot be that the 8 scribes intended that all of us, just to have to fight each other all the time. That cannot be. So many whom we face, they don't like us very much, do they? Because if we prevail against them, it just means they cannot go home, even if they really want to. So that's why they don't like us. Back home, they told me so. Stop being me. I didn't like them either. You want to know what I think? I think the scribes put us all together in this so we can learn from one another. That's what I think. I told them so. Maybe next time I see Almer and Delbert again, they'll be happier to see me. She bounds off, noticing Yoshi goes, "Hi, mister." And she's gone. You sense some burden has been lifted from her. Knowledge of the rites, however informal it may be, has crystallized some deeper understanding. Gains +1 hope permanently. Oh. Okay. Volfred joins you as you soar high above the storm-ravaged waters on approach to the infamous Isle of Kaelmer. Among its cursed qualities, it seems some wretched storms means I cannot rightly smoke. One of the downsides, small misfortunes, I suppose. The wagons driving seem not to mind, at least. In fact, they seem more animated now than usual. Perhaps they feel some sort of connection to this place, Turi. Do you suppose the essence were able to make it here intact? They ought to be here. They might have seen it in the stars, though we shall soon follow, know for certain. That we shall. Take us in, please, reader. Sir Gilman thinks most restful current. Pamethus says we can sway the coming right against the essence in your favor here. Sure. Sorry about that. You make landing within the Deathless Tempest, far west of where you first breached through to the shores beyond. You wonder which of the celestial landmark lies hidden amid these waters. Though for now, you have some time left before continuing onward. Oh, I don't have a thing? Okay. Still fearing the essence. Do your best to keep up with Pamethus as she delves into the boundless waters of Barbed Reef. She indicates that some of her winged sisters may be nearby to lend her aid. This is as far as you can follow, reader darling. Please excuse me for a little while. She swoops off, leaving you on your own. Some time passes, during which you can almost feel the downside encroaching all around you, and then... Well, that was certainly interesting. It's just we get out of here. It appears the essence will soon have a little accident that should dampen their spirits. Pamela has ensured the essence suffer -3 hope. Oh no. Pamela staring out the window as you approach. I miss flying, reader darling. Take it from me, it feels good as you'd expect. It's not enough for those Commonwealth brutes to cast us down here. When they get their fingers on us, they can make sure we never fly again as we once did. Yeah, if she ascends, there's kind of an issue, because it's not like her wings are going to unclip on the way up. All while calling it an act of mercy. Let me tell you something. You learned a thing or two. Have your studies taught you any of my kind? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the answer, even though I haven't read it yet. You know, the harps have long suffered on the brink of extinction. The warriors, the high remnants, all that remain of them now. They seem little recourse at this point to avenge the fallen, seeing that the Commonwealth suffers in return of all that has transpired. Such sympathies cannot have earned you popularity, I gather, darling. In fairness, you leave out a number of atrocities my people have inflicted on yours, but nevertheless, you seem to have the gist of it. My kind certainly aren't known for their good sense of humor, I can tell you that. My little tongue got me into no small amount of difficulty until I learned to keep it well under control. The mountains I come from, the views there are certainly something, that there's bleakness to it too, being surrounded by those who consumed by the desire to avenge. We're very proud like that. Everyone vying to be the strongest, to kill the most of you. That way we might get a shot at the prince. Continue the line if he even exists. Your understanding is that all the male harps are gone, though perhaps one still remains. Oh, I see. Imagine that being the best case scenario, darling. She shakes her head. Anyway, just as I was thinking, I'd rather enjoy the traveling we've done. The change of scenery do me some good. Perhaps I'll stick around. In fact, I fancy some wandering right now, if you'll excuse me. She heads out the wagon to the boundless waters of the deathless tempest. Ooh. It just changes the lighting. Okay. Amethyst biography. Crime, conspiracy, motive, insurrection. What? Record states remained loyal to the despite claims contrary. Years exiled 4. Yeah, okay. Continue your journey. Messenger imp with news or rumors from the other side comes huffing toward your wagon. Here in the dark waters of the deathless tempest. You let it in and offer it some light refreshment, as Ruki would have done. The imp's message turns out to be about him. You learn Ruki's past transgressions have all been forgiven since his return to the Commonwealth. He was even offered a well-appointed home in his place of business. It might have been represented just the kind of lavish lifestyle that Ruki always claimed to have had for himself and extended family. Eventually, somewhat reluctantly, however, he refused the gifts. Instead, he tracked down Wolford's agents and gave them ample information, thus emboldening their ranks. The last bit of their message sounds as though it was transcribed word for word from something Ruki said. It simply reads, "The rest of you better get back here soon or else." You thank the messenger imp for the report. Soon all of your companions are talking. Ah, the noble Ruki sets a shining example to us all. Hard to believe you've turned down living that kind of luxury, though maybe you got used to it up here. Tizo's happy to learn that Ruki joined the revolution of the Commonwealth. Don't you think he must be sad to have turned down a house? I hope he isn't sad. Seems that Greentail himself is conscious after all. We understand this Ruki holds no small degree of influence, at least among his kind. Use Ruki's liberation, build you and your fellow exiles' resolve. Messenger imp acts as some sort of scraps, and accepts some scraps to eat from you as you rushes off. Yeah, okay. Wish Ruki luck. The wagon shudders to the halt in the Alchemist. Bizarre outcroppings give it a foreboding feel. In the distance, you feel odd gibbering noises that sound like drive imps. Well, guys, you find me all the way out here. I mean, this extra special customers. I'm only joking. You're the only customers I got. Got you again. Only joking about that too, because I got tons of customers. Just if they've already bought stuff today. They're not here, okay? Anyway, got a little something out here which you might be into. You may have been hearing about these little numbers for a while. Check them out. We also use jeweled band, paired talismans. 2 presents, 2 quickness, 2 hope. Set bonus. Start of round, briefly gain infinite stamina if an ally has ruined band. Oh. Okay. Thinking of these things are supposed to be for a couple lovebirds, you know what I mean. But anybody could probably use them, provided they're just buy them off me now. I was gonna get them for myself anyway, but let me know if you want them. What I do is I buy them and I put them on Judariel and Pamitha. I mean, what? You're leaving, Dad. Look how much we got this time. Yeah. Let me pick you. Open your shit. You know, let's give you Touch of Stardust. Alright, I got an achievement for that. Here, you can have this. Commence the rite. Just as soon as it's beginning to give way to nightfall, as you and your companions finish making preference for the coming rite. Though, through all the ceremony, you realize Pamitha's nowhere to be found. The last anyone who saw of her was shortly after the Black Dragon came to rest here. Hold on, take a few bites of my food real quick. She returns just as you're beginning to plan to search for her. Sorry to have worried you there, reader darling. Just getting a little antsy is all. Had to go and spread my wings for a bit, shake my nerves away. She's holding something back. Don't you get in my head, I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth, damn it. Damn you, reader, get out, get out, get out. Oh. Anyhow, looks as if the show's about to start. Shall be in the field with the others. As Pamitha departs, you see she is right. The stars above begin to shine. You know she is about to face her sister once again. You accept that as a very private matter between them. Poor Pamitha. Hold on. What is this new star? Upstairs all have 8 presents. No.
Lord Gandalf.
Well, actually, that's not that bad. 8 presents really isn't that bad. Especially Jordoriel's fucking massive aura gaining 4 gave her literally no extra space at all. So.
A glorious eve to you as ever, O you exiles of the Nightwings. The 8 scribes dragged you all the way into the blasphemous Isle of Kael'na. Here you are to be surrounded by even more gibbering nitwits than usual. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the Essence, Snuff out their pyre's flame and show your worth.
It's like a football fucking stadium. All right.
Prepare yourselves.
Or basketball, I guess. Whatever. Sports ball. The winged exiles of the Essence take position opposite of your companions, and their leader soon asserts herself. Pamela, come forth. No trickery this time. She appears as asked, though remains silent as her blood sister studies her for some time. Tamitha reaches for her mask. You look weary to me, sister. Oh, too little sleep, I guess. You get rather anxious sometimes on the night before one of these things. It can be a lot of pressure. Understandable. Two of them say nothing for a time. Fuck. Fuck. Two of them say nothing for a time. You cannot discern what they are thinking. High-wing regiments all seem to be mentally acute, trained as they are from birth. Soon enough, Pamitha cuts through the tension, her tone as light as ever. So, given further thought to my proposal, then? I have. And I think now is not the time for you to talk. Besides, comrades here surely you give them pause. Even now they must be questioning your loyalty. What? But oh, cut out the stammering, Pamitha. It's very unbecoming to you. You know that? You're sure to tell those comrades of yours what you proposed to me. She dons her mask once more. As she rejoins the other exiles of Essence, Pamitha hesitates before returning to your group. I told her she could take my place. That I would keep her up to date about our progress, and that she could take my place if it was ever time for me to go. But you don't have to worry. For one thing, she refused, and for another, well, I'd better tell you later. But for now, remember that you can count on me.
Who shall conduct the rite?
No, let's put Pamitha out front. Show Doriel as a little. Tizo. No, let's put Faye out there. She needs some XP.
It is done.
Oh, I hope that Pamitha and Tamitha make amends somehow, because my understanding is that pain is important, isn't it? Face us, wastrels of the Commonwealth. The pain and loss of your defeat this night shall reverberate not only in your hollow hearts, but in the homeland that abandoned you. Fuck me. Are you quite sure it has to be this way? There's no compromise here, not for traitors for my country or blood. Yeah. The imps throughout the cavernous... Oh. Our struggles. The plan shot up a good, like, 3% because Ruki actually joined. Okay. And stars on our plan. Mere entertainment to these loathsome creatures. And your partner, sir. The imps of the isle are quite passionate about the rites. Just now, they offered a bounty in soul if our triumph proves worthy. They would pay us in exchange for what exactly? What did they get? Where did they get the soul, for that matter? My understanding is that they wish to see us perform feats of glory. For search their wealth and how much soul, who knows? Reader, it may seem beneath you if the opportunity is real. If the opportunity is real, if the soul could be a benefit. Indeed, reader, my boy, it is yours. It is yours to decide if entertaining these creatures is justifiable distraction from these affairs. We trust your judgment now. Don't let us distract you any further. Henceforth, you will be tasked with feats of glory in the rites.
Now begin. Simply monstrous. Your adversaries did not hesitate.
Fuck.
Glorious.
What?
A
What the fuck was that? She's just like, yeah, I'm gonna take you all out real quick. What the fuck? Alright. Seem to distract Pantha. Is there something you wish to say to me? Words you feel that I'm owed, perhaps? Pantha stops at this, reaches for a mask. I'm sorry for what I did to you, sister. For what you did to me, your apology rings as hollow as your plumage. You might rehearse it further upon every last survivor of the High Wing remnants. Now no more talk.
Such hatred spewing constantly from Tamatha. Yet here in exile, she is naught but talk. With grace.
Alright. I gotta be serious, because they're gonna catch up real soon. Fuck.
All of the Night Wings vanished. Now.
What the fuck was that reaction? That instant jump swap.
One triumvirate stands on a pole. The orb engulfed in fire.
Fucker.
Be gone now, Tamatha. Alas,
Fucker. Ugh. They're so fucking quick.
there.
Fucker.
All of the essence gone. The fire was all
I was gonna walk in and I realized, oh, you're just gonna spawn and instantly dash.
Wherever did the Night Wings go? Merely
But
a
I
glancing
collided
blow.
with you. Her dashes are supposed to push people away. What the fuck? What?
Caught out.
Fucking birds, man.
The orb into the flame. The orb slips from your clutches. Tamatha caught out. Banishment for all.
Like, the only hard counter to them is fucking Tamatha. Because she can collide with their bullshit. Imps grow more and more agitated with each passing moment. Some start spilling into the sacred grounds. You little imbecile, stand back or I might rend you into pieces.
What are those blasted creatures doing? This is a sacred tradition, not some boorish spectacle. Righteous fire!
Alright, Faye got a fucking goal. One more hit.
Once more like that, and we are finished here. None left unscathed.
Fucking... It's so hard to get near their shit.
Good.
What the fuck?
Luck, Nightwings. Thrust straight into your flames.
These team-based tactics are so rude.
Your adversary's pyre now burns brighter than your
Oh, and they threw in so that they have their full party for what comes next. Okay. No!
It is done.
The essence prevails.
Their pyre nearly was extinguished there, but no.
Can I just say,
The right
fuck these
is done.
nerds? I'm impressed with Panther. What good is your offer to show me favor and liberation, right? If I could just as well prevail against your comrades on my own. It'll be different then, though. I suppose you won't reconsider. You know that I cannot. You are always obstinate. But in that regard, all others which count for anything. You are inferior to me. Remember the rest. Yeah. Yeah, if I have to face any of the harder triumvirates in the final rounds, I'm not using any of the stars. Because they will just kick my ass. I shall free myself without your help, without anyone. Now then, farewell. Wait, what of the comrades? Yes, and you must need them at least. Mincing your words as ever. Know that I do love you in a way. Is that what you wish to hear? Then my purpose is plain. You stand in my way, you're a fool to think my freedom is a goal. My freedom is a means towards an end of the likes of you would never abide. I see. Do you wish to sway me from my purposes? Panther remains silent. No. Think that you will struggle to destroy the Commonwealth no matter what it takes, no matter what, if in doing so you are destroyed instead. Just so, and then you understand me after all. Panther does not turn to watch her blood sister depart.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles?
Well, Titan stars give nothing if you fail. That is bullshit. I was punished for losing. I had keys dangled in front of me for more XP, and then it's like, oh, you didn't win? Well, these are in the trash.
Until the stars align.
After you and your fellow exiles fell to the essence, you find the lone minstrel tending to one of your own. Timothy seems unwell, though you cannot sense why. How are you feeling, madam? I hardly move my wings at all right now. It's like I'm terribly exhausted all of a sudden. I see, then please do not exert yourself or try. Minstrel motions for you to come closer. Reader, Pamela appears rather disoriented, more fatigued than usual. Reported feeling not entirely present. Symptoms of banishment sickness. Frequently conduct the rites, debilitating but fleeting. Okay. You should soon be able to take part in the activities. I think no circumstance should be able to conduct the coming rite. Now then, they ought not keep you from the stars above. Please go and have a look at them, for all of us, I think, are anxious to depart this place. Stars shine bright for you. I'm gonna beat Lendel's ass real quick. See, we meet again with Lendl and the accusers. It's time to make for spring of Yomer at first light, my boy. Let's recover for the night, though it's too late to do much else. Despite Pamela's mental condition, you can tell something's troubling her. She won't listen to a word I say, not a damn word. you weren't my blood sister, I think I'd hate her guts as much as she hates mine. Shakes her head. Should apologize to you and everyone else. I sought out Tamitha without asking your leave. I figured I would rather seek forgiveness and permission, you understand. My attempts at Tamitha didn't amount to much. As you saw, well, so at this point, I'm hopefully more accepting of apologies than she. Though she did tell me something, Rita, darling. Do you suppose I'm going to betray you? You may know better than I do at this point. Wishes to know what you think you're liar. You know what? I think you'll be just fine regardless of what you choose to do. You expressed to Tamitha that you not view her efforts to make peace with Tamitha as being contradictory to the group's larger goals. You understand why she did what she did. She says nothing for a while. That is kind of you to say, darling. May the others see it with such generosity. But if they don't, you need but tell me to depart and I'll be on my way. However, I've promised to make to you, you will let me say, I'll see this through with all of you no matter where we all end up. I'll be on the roof for a bit, I think. You take care too, darling. Despite Tamitha's disappointment with the outcome of her confrontation with the blood sister, you sense she's less troubled now after your brief conversation. Dude, they're fucking rude to me during that riot. They're just rapidly wiping out my forces. What is this? You hear Sir Deluge full in panic as this fellow Worm Knights attempt to calm him down. But what do you mean it's the Nightwings? We're not to face them and are coming right yet, are we? At some point he realizes his wagon's aloft. Oh, you Nightwings, this knight shall never forgive this transgression. Once we prevail against you, we are doomed to face you next, and then we shall come for you. Why, this knight must be forced to fly. Go above land and sea. Get fucked. I won't go fuck with them. Well, I should go fuck with them. I won't go fuck with them. Three Yomers always flown forth from the crushed carapace of Vilanthius. Legend of whose demise is rather sordid tale. Perhaps you've already read it in the book. Not all that believe the book, of course, exists, of course, nor the greater titans, nor the rights. I have encountered exiles believing this titan perished quite by accident, rather than by cunning trap laid for it by Jomer Manymane. They took the titan for a common beast. Perhaps the stars shine down upon the out-of-the-way locals, such as this one, that ensures that they alone shall witness its proceedings. I'm going to deal with Jordiel. I want to get her backstory. No one wants to talk to me? That's fine. You and Jodari will take a quick search of the dusty waste of Fall Flat. However you find nothing of note. Nothing here is of any use to us. We should return. You soon return to the Black Wagon, where the others are preoccupied with their own pursuits. You have enough time to pursue your own vocations. Nah. Let's max out her level. Oh, you fucker. You stop just short. Such intricacies of these scribes encrypt this ordeal. Yeah. Damn. But she doesn't want to talk to me. There we go. Find Jodariel. Seemingly deep in thought, you consider whether to even bother her. Presence not unwelcome, reader. Remain a moment, please. She stares at you for some time. Today marks the beginning of my 16th year in exile. You look back at her and remain silent. You sense all that she wants from you right now is to listen. I've kept count, put notches in the breastplate of mine for each passing day. Notice how much of it's frayed. 16 years, reader. The orphans who I fostered would long since be fully grown. Some of them are likely gone, many spoke... Oh, wait, she ran an orphanage? What the fuck? Why did she say that prior? Some of them are likely gone, many spoke of how they longed to one day serve me on the blood border. Sometimes I don't help but wonder if I were still captain. Could I have protected them? Could I have made a difference? I think not. The Commonwealth, the Highwing remnants. They have fought eternally for those as long as I have gone through the ages. I catch myself feeling pity for my years, but then I remained here on the blood border. It is unlikely that I would have lived to see this day. She looks at you again. Do you know why they cast me down? I was a decorated captain. They said I would be the best. Closes her eyes for a moment before she continues. One day, it was a standard patrol. I ran against a pack of harp fledglings, fully armed, preparing for a strike, but all on their own. There was nothing for my regiment. We ensnared them all and then took them in. Considerable prize. They were not yet conditioned. They could be made to talk. When the order came down that they were to be executed, I could not bring myself. The Commonwealth, priding itself on mercy, committing such acts as though through one such as me was unconscionable. Blech. So I thought then, at least in my younger years, I let the damned birds go, made no claims to the contrary, and turned myself in. I was cast down the following week 16 years ago. Thus my enemies had the last laugh in that exchange. I faced it with the same choice again today. I do not know for certain if I have chosen just the same. Now then, I shall go back and mark this occasion as I have always done. Be well, reader. She heads out of the wagon alone. Yeah, she should definitely go back. Yeah, okay. She doesn't belong down here. I guess no one does for that point, but you know. What do you possibly have for me? Guys, you're always welcome. Nice to see some more customers because you don't get too much more around here. Whatever. Didn't see anything you like this time, huh? Yeah, no, not really. Commence the rite. You await the stars. A form dressed in raiments of the rites approaches you in Volfred. First presumes one of your next adversaries, the accusers, but he cannot be one of them. Beside you, Volfred starts. Something you've never seen him do. You observe the colors he wears. He's in verse of Nightwings. Volfred Sandalwood, it's been a while. No, this cannot be. Demon unfastens his mask. Ah, it can. You perished. I watched you fall. You did. I grieved for years, yet now you live. I do. Oh, you're the one. Okay, so he's the guy who won the rights. He was chosen to, ascend, and then somebody shoved him off a cliff. Though these horns, they grew long ere I could walk again. Unbelievable. Then why are you here now, Orlek? You know full well, Volfred, to reclaim what is mine by right. Demon Orlek leaves without another word, just the stars above burst to life and seem to set the sky ablaze. I wonder if fucking Sandalwoods want to shove them off a cliff. Time Singer Harp. Your adversaries will each have 50% stamina to use their abilities. No. I don't think I will. I'll leave this one on. The reason why I don't think I will is because I actually want to win these so that I'm done sooner. If there's one I want to lose, I'm going to turn them all on and just see what happens. Probably against the old dog, you know? Give him a better chance of getting into the finale.
Is this? 'Twould appear the Nightwings are to stand against themselves this time around. This is a mutiny in violation of the sacred law. The exile whom you face? Orlek. Long ago he had his chance, and he relinquished it. He cannot simply claim it now, and I cannot preside over this nonsense. Good night.
So we've changed who we're fighting tonight. That kind of sucks. What happened to the accusers? The stars showed we were to face them. They have suffered a misfortune of some sorts. Tampering with the stars' designs is not permitted, Orlek. Cheating the worthy... I just watched my internet flash. Looks like I'm still alive, but that's worrisome. Cheating the worthy of their rightful liberty is not permitted either, Wilfred. You know, I took no part in that betrayal. Search your heart. Orlek said something from time then. Where are your raiments, Wilfred? I refuse to wear them since and show solidarity to you. And to elude the voice, I would suppose. Yes, that too. I see, you're never good at any of this anyway. We shall see if the new lot of yours is any better. Cannot be serious. What sense is it in standing against us against each other? Orlek puts on his mask and stands nearby. I shall crush this lot of yours, Wilfred. You'll see that I'm not so easily discarded, and you shall not deny me my liberty again.
More raiders, more fun.
Oh shit.
Let the chaos reign supreme.
Welcome in, Carmelia. How are you doing tonight? Maybe there are mods in chat to shout you out? Perhaps? Probably busy. Playing Persona. Alright. Yeah, I'll shout you out real quick. No one's around tonight. It's fine. Oh, I hope you had a good stream. How far are you getting Persona? Adversary whom we face, Orlek, is not one to back down. Very experienced in the rights, even at the time, so beware. There was no one in his day that could prevail against him. He appears even stronger now. I wish I had more valuable advice to give in this. I wish I had foreseen this. We will finish in next stream. Oh, nice. Alright. Oh, now my shit's acting out. Great. Fantastic. Well, my model's breaking. I need to rearrange my desk to get my keyboard in front of me so I can fix this. Oh, it fixed itself. Okay. Oh, welcome in, everyone. Feel free to kick back, relax, go chill for a bit, do what you need to, run if you gotta. Honestly, I should run these three to get them higher up. It's not a stream without Scuff. Yeah. We face a fearsome adversary, friends, but surely you have faced far worse before. Such triumvirate you have assembled, Wilfred. Then let's see what they can do. Come and face me, false Nightwings. Fucker. Fuck. This is gonna be a rough fight. What? What the fuck? Just instantly dashes across the battlefield to kill me. What? Jordariel's not that fast. Got it. How can you throw it that far? What the fuck is this group I'm fighting against? I'm actually outclassed. Fucking hell. What? Did he just dash at me sideways? What the fuck is this? They're being fucking rude to me. Fuck me. You've grown weak, dragging through the mud. Some good name of the Nightwings all the while. Did he just fucking... What the fuck is this? He is so much better than Jodariel. I can't do any of that shit. He's just what the fuck is this? I do not have room to breathe around these fuckers. What the fuck? Yeah, Jodariel cannot throw the ball all that far. Yeah, they can throw it like across the arena. What the fuck? He is so much faster than she is. Like, what the fuck? I was absolutely fucking trampled on. As expected, you call yourselves the Nightwings, but you're only they in name. As for the rights, it's a mockery of what it stood for. All of this is a stain upon the legacy of the tribes. Wilfred looks on Orlek as he departs without another word. Orlek, forgive me. I would have turned off all my shit if I knew they were gonna stomp me that hard. Fuck. The rights. Would have you think that I have nothing left to learn. Whether that or be a falsehood or contradiction, I'm yet uncertain. Nevertheless, I shall press on, for the limits of my mastery have always exceeded my grasp. I feel so overwhelmed. I think it's because the scribes, they speak to me and lift me up whenever I begin to think that I'm going to fall. I'm gonna get her longer power jumps. This knight wonders if at times why they're here, which forces have transpired to bring us together has Under King Orus himself found interest in this noble quest? Maybe? Man, fuck. Orlek has changed. I can't fucking read. Scarcely resembles now the one with whom we have traveled. I know scarce resembles. I can't. Man, fuck. I'm still mad. I'm afraid so. I can only begin to imagine what he's been through all these years. Reader, as you can see, Orlek and I, we have some years in common. Chance of success for the plan went up even though we failed. What? Sorry for another day. I need to look into how this all affects our plan. Orlex is a principled person. His freedom is just denied. It was denied him just when it was grasped, a doleful tale. Walford should tell more of him in due time, though I have no doubt. Rather. For now, it seems the stars beseech you once again outside. There in the deep infinite dark, you once more see single stars shining brighter than the rest. Alright, who am I fighting in the finals? The Essence. Fuck me. Yeah, I need to ascend Jodariel. I need to get her out. Like, I like her as a character and all, but like, she's way too fucking slow in these trials. Our plan proceeds at pace. We need but continue to make good on all such appointments as stars present, so much as possible. Then our ranks within the Commonwealth may yet grow strong enough that we shall sway the people towards our cause. Whatever the fuck I said. Shall be difficult, but the people have their hearts and conscience, and the Commonwealth has long since lost its way. Never-ending wars with the High-Wing remnants, passing more sentences of exiles than ever before for increasingly more dubious cases. The burning of books, the outlawing of literacy, these corruptions of teachings of the scribes together, we shall prove it soon enough. Wolford, sir, what of Orlek? Wolford says nothing. Orlek appears to have his own agenda. Now we shall try to keep an eye on him, although our plan remains the same. Anyway, we have a mountain with which we need to climb. Let's all rest up a bit if possible. This night we fly out the break of dawn. Tizo, what you gotta say? Tizo seems despondent following the confrontation with Orlek. Filled with mixed emotions having to see him again. Like Wolfred, he's for sure thought that Orlek had perished. He's angry that Orlek acted so unfriendly. Little Imp looks at you with sadness in his eyes, but says no more. He skitters up to the rafters. Alright. This might be the last trial for the night. I need to go put the rest of this food in the fridge, and the ending stream's a good opportunity to do so. Soaring high, far above Scorian shore, you notice Hamatha gazing out the frozen cliffs below. This damn place down there I liked it least of all. Think among everywhere we've been. I'm thankful there's no reason to return. Reminds me of my home is all, High-Wing remnants. We grew accustomed to the thinner air amid the cliffs that breached the clouds far above your Commonwealth. Ugh. Fuck. Hold on. Ugh. That wasn't pleasant taste. But it was not the nicest place. Little wonder that my sister settled for a rather warmer base of operations in this land, there by the Nesta Trista. Anyways, I'm pleased to have spent as little time as possible here. Let's fly on by and go about our business. Faye shall gain favor. No. Tamatha shall gain favor. I'm gonna need that. Mount Elodial. You land amidst the ancient formations of Mount Elodial, at whose summit awaits liberation right. Thus begins our third ascent, the Fall of Solem. My agents in the Commonwealth report our plan is proceeding. Let us strive to liberate one of our own. Raise its chances. Seek the Imp Scribe's favor. Some time to spare having landed. Join Pamela in a brief expedition to the monument of Hope the Swallow. Here we go again, eh, Pamela? You got yourself into this mess, maybe get yourself back out. Not that you're in a hurry, really. What would you even do if you got out? Think on that. Next time, the dead can wait to hear it. Soon you and she are finished paying respects. You return back to the wagon in silence, feeling as though the swallow has shown you favor. +1 quickness, yeah. Why, certainly, reader darling. How good of you to ask. Him with a somewhat strong grasp of how to better pass the celestial orb through strength of will and trust in one's triumphant than through death theory alone. She nods understanding. Yes. Love. It's good as time as any to say thanks for having me along this strange little journey of ours. Yes. Let's give her this. You know, we don't feel your guidance when we have the orb, don't you, reader? Yeah, let's deal with Jodariel. She's going away soon. While traversing the sheer cliffs on the way to the summit, we pass the monument to Jodar Menimane. I'm just gonna keep saying his name wrong, as Jodariel happens to take notice. I wonder if you scribes are listening at all, much less one such as I, who have never held much faith in any of you. Perhaps I ought to be more open-minded. I'm not here to ask of your favors, then, but to apologize, for I was certain your time has long since passed and I was wrong. Soon you and Sheer finish paying your respects. As you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense that Jodar Menimane has shown you favor. Plus 2 presents. Ooh, good. You and your companions arrive again at Scribe's Gate for an archway of carved of stone. Shall we, reader? Minstrel leads you towards his counterpart, who seems unsurprised to see you all approach. Exiles Nightwing, and you again, Tariq. Greetings, Celeste, I have returned. These stars shine darkly these past nights. Nothing more than important of your arrival, is it? Likely nothing more. Now they are ready for you. Then come forth, each of you. Please state your name and what it is you seek. Wait, you. Points to Gertrude. You are new among the group. You shall go first. Please do as she asks, Gertrude. We are known throughout the downside as Big Gertrude. We follow Sandalwood, for we are fond of him. He led us into exile, he shall lead us out. Gate Guardian acknowledges her and motions for us to proceed. Everyone does so as before, including you, once you are all declared yourselves. She regards you all for another moment, then beckons towards the mountain's top. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Thank you, Celeste. Until the summit, Tariq. Hey, welcome back, guys. You know, I guess this is a pretty decent spot for business all of a sudden. It used to be. It was real bad up here, you know? If I just been here, just wait and wait and wait. Sometimes it gets real cold, like I was telling you before, and stuff like that. So anyway, you buying anything or what? Bottled Void. After getting banished, where it returns in a burst that draws in nearby adversaries. Huh. That could be a useful little thing. Pleasure's all mine and Dad's, you guys. Yeah. Again, you've all reached the Fall of Solon, where one of you can go free, provided you prevail against the Essence and a liberation rite. Reader, we'd ask a moment of your time. We have to talk. Darkness falls as Minstrel and Fulford pull you aside. We have some news that is, depending on how you look at it, potentially unfortunate. When Minstrel directs your attention towards the dark night sky. Stars are fading. It's true, with the advent of the Titan stars, visibly fewer seem to be shining at once above the sky. Yeah, stars themselves are vanishing, and I do not yet understand why. This indicates that the rites are drawing to an inexorable end. The light of the stars vowed the rites would be unable to commence. Anyway, that's the bad news. The good news is there's a lot of stars to go. However many liberation rites remain, I do not know as yet. The arithmetic is complicated. The estimation of the number of stars and the rate at which they fade is the accelerating rate at which we're being summoned here. Anyway, it'll work out as soon as possible. For now, I felt you should be aware. You can inform the others in due time. At the moment, though, they have this right to think about, and so do you. Look forth. As the stars above begin to shine, Fulford's words sink in. It seems you have a limited number of chances remaining to liberate your companions, including this one, you know. Yeah. I'm definitely sending Feyna. Adversary never panic. No, fuck that. Fuck that. Absolutely fuck that. They're already super mean to me. They already avoid burning by throwing my fucking ball from halfway across the map. No, fuck that.
Congratulations, reader. It would appear the rites are drawing to a close. Doubtless the doing of that Orlek in all his bitter spite. For now, your exiles have another chance at freedom here upon the fall of Solium. So too do your adversaries, the Essence. They fought so very bravely for this moment. Whichever side prevails soon shall send one of its own into the warm embrace of civilization.
Hey Tiff, how's it going? Pyres burn, each of the triumvirants is present and prepared. I concur, the pyres burn, and each of these nerds are present and prepared. Then anointed one of the Essence, come forth and declare yourself, and pay any respects unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. Tamitha swoops down from somewhere and unfastens her mask. I'm known as Tamitha Thane. I mean to return to my ancestral home and promptly resume my responsibilities as flight tactician of the Highwing Remnants. Our long stalemate at the Commonwealth shall soon be ended, and should I, several of my sisters, manage to rejoin our clan, then our vengeance shall be swift and thorough. Curl of the country cast you into exiles, beneath the notice of the scribes. Here you shall be judged under the stars. The Curl of the Commonwealth is all that gave me my sister's strength enough to reach this point. Scribes ought to take heed of how my people suffer. We're not weaklings anymore, like your Trestatithus. We shall not fall in line with the flightless fools in their naked attempts to subsume our heritage, our culture. Speak not again of this saint. Speak not again thus of the saint, or you shall be expelled, Tamitha. She scoffs and returns her attention to your side. And Nightwings, as for you, the Fury shall imminently show nothing in comparison to the growing hatred for your Commonwealth. Yeah. She signals to her sisters to ready themselves. You seek your freedom, but there shall be nothing save for devastation should you manage to return. So you Nightwings, you bring only darkness with you. What have you wrought upon the stars? Bless, please, we don't know what is amiss here. The Nightwings have come only to see the liberation is carried out. Indeed, then make your choice, Nightwings. Who among you is to be anointed here?
Who shall return to glory? Joe Dariel.
If that is your wish.
Who shall lend her support? Canada.
Sure, let's get out of here then.
Bertrude.
We shall lend our support to that one then.
Very well.
I'm gonna use Bertrude to clear the field. One final obstacle to overcome, and I can soar again above your Commonwealth. Such destruction I shall rain upon it. But first, let us dance this final time.
Commence.
I pressed pass. I pressed swap. The game's like, no. As the liberation rites continue, since Tamitha reaching out to you, perhaps just reaching out to anyone. Reader, someone please. Let her prevail, let her prevail. Please let her prevail here this once. If this thought makes me a traitor, so be it, but please let Tamitha prevail, for she is here, wrapped up in all this because of me. She trails off, Tamitha remains steadfast, though we're focused on the liberation rite, and as for Tamitha. Prepare yourselves, Nightwings. As for you, Tamitha, I await the outcome of this night, for it shall soon ensure that I never have to see your smirking countenance again. That is so bullshit. They're so much faster than me. Like, Jordiel is so slow compared to fucking Orlek. Fucking... They might just win on their own without my fucking choosing to give anybody the win. I would like to see Jordariel get the fuck out of here. What? I landed on you! This is awful. Jodariel does not pair well against them. Hark now, my sisters. Damn what the book says. Advance to strike formation. Prevail there against these wretches no matter what. Disregard for the rights in order to triumphant to push further afield, adopting more aggressive stance. Fuck.
Ah, yes. It seems the Nightwings are a bit ahead.
Fucking... The perspective there made me think they were in the middle.
You seem unable to stop these people.
What? I can't do anything about that.
The essence proves
Just, oh yeah, we're gonna start instantly on the ball and go.
It could have been you, Nightwings, but alas.
What the fuck?
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the essence shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out.
You know, the game told me it was my choice whether or not to accept the outcome. I should just accept the outcome. That way I don't have to face them again. Today was not my day. Regardless, I'm grateful to y'all for the attempt. Dude, they're fucking aggressive and mean. When can I get to cheat? Commonwealth fools, how fitting the traditions as such be spring forth from a culture such as yours. Gotta put me to the sword, but no, they in their arrogance use their smug superiority, deigned reasoning that I ought to be exiled instead. Here then, we would live in penitence in the error of our ways. Yeah, whatever, go. Such utter nonsense. And now, they shall receive me open-armed, champion forged by their precious system. Yet, I shall use every waking breath to bring them all to ruin. Turns to her sisters of the essence regards them with respect. We may not be bound by blood, but ours is the strongest bond there is. May we soar stronger than the stars today. I swear to you, the high-wing remnants shall survive. Farewell, sisters. A moment later, she's gone, engulfed by the waters of the Shimmer Pool. Yet you hear her voice reverberate one last time. Farewell, sisters. Tamitha earned back her freedom. Except this for it is done.
Godspeed, Tamitha Thane. The 8 scribes are ever merciful.
Well, I have a feeling I have now lost another chance to bring people, so,
may yet continue for a while.
my guess is I can get 2 or 3 more people through. Strange designs of the 8 scribes, the everlasting sorcerers within this land. Yet we shall make further use of them, methinks.
Until the rites begin.
Well, Tamitha, you full well I can never give you back the years you spent in exile, and I knew I could never regain your trust, but maybe now I can at least start to live with myself again. Though how absurd. I may have doomed the Commonwealth, the Highwing remnants, and Tamitha alike this night, yet once more I can think of myself. I need a drink. Well, at the very least, her wings are still clipped, so it's not like she can do a lot. If she goes in the battle like that, she's gonna get her ass kicked, so. After the Liberation Rite, you find Tamitha drinking alone. Everyone else seems to be off doing something equivalent. You're about to leave her be when she looks up to you. That's that then, reader, darling, mission accomplished. That you wish to hear that my loyalties have all this time rested with Tamitha? No, it's not that quite simple. Besides, I've made it plain my intentions from the start. I'm here because of her. She looks at you then, but I'm still here because of you. She paused again for a while. I don't know the reasons why we failed at the Liberation Rite. Perhaps the Essence were simply superior to us. Perhaps, but I don't wish to know. And you can probably detect here, darling, that I feel no joy in this outcome, but I feel as though part of me was liberated there, along with Tamitha. So, as I realize this makes little sense right now, but thanks. If nothing else, for being there to see this through. Gestures you with her bottle. And I'll drink with her. Except the bottle and the 2 of you drink in silence for some time. Nothing more needs to be said. The hour grows late, you excuse yourself and leave her to her thoughts. Tamitha was ever conflicted for intentions, you sense that now she's fully committed to the group. Volfrid asked the group to gather, you sense what he's about to say. Everyone, I must apologize for bringing such news, but I felt that you would all wish to know as soon as possible the context of our plan has changed. The probability of success went up from me failing. Because I guess Tamitha's probably going to raise hell. Alright. Looks at everyone before revealing to them what the stars revealed to you. Stars above are disappearing. They seem to be fading away one by one for reasons that the scribes alone may know for certain, that we all may harbor our suspicions. See for yourself if you have any doubts. Hush follows over your companions, all exhausted from the rite, now stunned in silence. This phenomenon continues unabated. We have every reason to believe it shall. Then the rites will cease when the stars no longer shine, permanently cease, that is. Companions exchange glances, you sense negative emotions rise and confusion and fear. Before I give you the impression that, should the Nightwings not prevail in Liberation Rite, there will be other chances. This, however, where chances are numbered, the exact number I have yet to ascertain, but to be frank, there are more of us than that we have chances left. You sense your fellow exiles beginning to realize what this means. I know this will be difficult to hear, but not for cause of panic. Our plan remains essentially unchanged. We shall take which opportunities arise, return as many as we can. I urge you all to take whatever time you need to think this through. At dawn, we shall be going to the Moonlight Alcove again. We will discuss further then. Now, please, get some rest. Our path grows harder, though not insurmountable. Not while we stand together, while we can still prevail. The group disperses, some whisper in hushed tones, others turn to their quarters speechless. There will be a time later to understand this outcome. And that is us for the night. I'm done. Let's find somebody to raid. And I got my fucking ass beat twice tonight. But Rook is streaming. I never get to raid Rook. Let's raid Rook. Alright, everyone. Thank you all for coming out tonight. I appreciate it. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. And if you really enjoyed yourselves, check out my socials. Join my Discord, check out my Twitter, all that fun shit. If you'd like to hear from me further. Otherwise, follow me here. you know, I appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow. Is Sad's gonna be running D&D for us again. Running the Orc Pope is dead. It'll be a fun little thing where we play orcs and try to become the Pope. I'm gonna assume it's chaos. Sunday's V Rising, that's about to start up for us. We'll be doing collab streams for V Rising, almost akin to how we did collab streams for Terraria back in the day, if you recall. If you weren't here for it, we'll probably be streaming like on and off for a week straight. Nobody plays on the server unless someone's streaming, that sort of shit. I'll be back Monday. Beyond that, the rest of the week's a mystery. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. See you all next time.